To keep these mosquitoes away, officials recommend three things: dumping out standing water, wearing or spraying insect repellent, and making sure your window screens are sealed. In San Jose, Mohammed Najimi, Update News. For Spartan Furs, being a furry isn't about fitting a stereotype, it's about finding a connection. And for members like Elvis, this community is what makes this club feel like home. At San Jose State, I'm Mohammed Najimi, Update News. Tonight's game showed the Spartans where they are against their competitors. Now, all eyes turn to the Mountain West schedule, where the lessons from these last four games could make all the difference. Reporting from Stanford, I'm Mohammed Najimi, Update News. The nation's air travel system is recovering from weeks of staff shortages and flight cuts. Airlines are reducing flights from major airports, possibly leaving travelers to pause their plans before entering the Thanksgiving travel rush. These flight cuts were meant to alleviate pressure on pilots and air traffic controllers, federal employees who haven't been paid in over a month. The FAA's order is to reduce flights at major airports, including SFO, Oakland, and LAX. Thousands of delays and cancellations are leaving travelers frustrated.
It would suck because at that point I was going to visit my uncle, so that would have sucked if that got canceled. We just had to stay home.
According to a study, hundreds of flights are being canceled and over 2,000 are being delayed nationwide. The flight cuts will remain at 6% for now, instead of rising to 10%. Meaning hundreds of flights are staying on schedule.
The cuts really needed to be concentrated, meaning if you're going to take 10% of flights out of a specific airport, you need to pick the busiest time and concentrate reducing the flights during that busy time. It wasn't done that way.
SJSU aviation lecturer Scott Miller says the order being rolled out in just 24 hours was too quick, forcing airlines to adjust schedules and crews. Being a local airport, San Jose Mineta International says it hasn't seen as many cancellations.
As of now, things are looking brighter, and we do hope that the FAA restrictions will be lifted. And as I mentioned, we haven't had too many delays and cancellations here at SJC.
With holidays approaching, experts say travelers should stay flexible as operations are slowly returning to full throttle.
I would advise people to watch the airline websites closely. Ensure that if you have a flight booked, keep on it on at least a daily basis to ensure that you haven't missed the fact that maybe you've endured a cancellation.
For now, most Bay Area airports remain operational, with passengers being urged to check for updates. Airlines say they're working to restore normal flight schedules, and air traffic controllers are expected to receive all of their pay within the next week. Live at San Jose, I'm Mohammed Najimi, Update News. Swatting away mosquitoes might feel like a normal nuisance, but the ones showing up in the Bay Area aren't your typical backyard pests. Aedes aegypti, an invasive mosquito that thrives in warm urban areas and loves to feed on human blood, is causing Bay Area concerns. A traveler returns ill after a mosquito bite. That same mosquito then latches onto another human, causing an outbreak.
The disease transmission could spread more quickly because it's coming from human to mosquito and then to human.
These pests are known to carry yellow fever, dengue, chikungunya, and Zika, and bite during the daytime. Aedes aegypti mosquitoes have mostly been spotted in Southern California, but in recent years, they've started showing up farther north, including here in Santa Clara County, where they were first detected in late 2022.
It's really important to know that these mosquitoes are here and to pay attention to them, to try and eradicate them if we can, and then to protect ourselves from them.
Experts say the spread of invasive species like Aedes aegypti highlights how climate and urban environments interact, and why community awareness plays an important role in prevention.
Educating themselves and others about the impacts of invasive species and how they affect our environment, the ecosystem.
To keep these mosquitoes away, officials recommend three things: dumping out standing water, wearing or spraying insect repellent, and making sure your window screens are sealed. In San Jose, Mohammed Najimi, Update News. When it comes to the furry community, many members feel the misconceptions are endless. A furry is an enthusiast for animal characters with human characteristics. But for San Jose State student Elvis Ibarra, being a furry means something entirely different.
What makes this club special to me is that no matter who you are or what you think, you're allowed to be part of it.
Elvis is part of Spartan Furs, a student club that focuses less on costumes and more on connection, a space where everyone is welcome.
We're more just about building that sense of community and connecting people to one another, whether that be furries or people who might just be interested in furries or just getting into it, or they only are interested in like a specific subset.
That sense of openness is what keeps Elvis and others coming back week after week.
The community is really close-knit and really accepting of everyone. We're open to all kinds of ideas and stances. They're really open to just being nice, being friends with everyone.
Still, Elvis says the biggest hurdle is helping people understand what being a furry really means.
The biggest misconception is that we think that we're animals. Mainly, most furries are just people who want to dress up as animals.
It's just nice knowing that there's a place for furries to be together on campus. Just knowing that we have a group that we can just talk and hang out and do stuff in.
For Spartan Furs, being a furry isn't about fitting a stereotype, it's about finding a connection. And for members like Elvis, this community is what makes this club feel like home. At San Jose State, I'm Muhammad Najimi, Update News. One organization is shining light on the importance of empathy and inclusion. Our reporter Abigail Rodriguez has a story. One unique Bay Area organization seeks to help incarcerated people turn a new page. Our reporter Abe Brettel has the details. One woman is turning her own childhood memory into holiday tradition, with many kids getting excited. Our reporter Tanya Ortega has the story. Reporting from Stanford, I'm Muhammad Najimi, Update News. Reporting from Austin, Texas, I'm Muhammad Najimi, Update News. At San Jose State, I'm Muhammad Najimi, Update News. In San Jose, Muhammad Najimi, Update News.